Hello, and welcome to Rhythm and Wit. My name is David Steele, and it's October. That means it's time for another episode of Upcoming Events with Heidi Fitz. Welcome, Heidi. How are you?
Thank you.
How have you been since the last episode, which is only a couple weeks ago? But
Good, keeping busy, all the events going on. It's been fun. Lots going on.
Yeah, it seems like the more and more we do this, it's like you are the perfect person because you are at as many as events as I am, but in different realms.
Right, we have the different ones.
So we definitely have. I wanted to. So I was talking about this a minute ago, but I wanted to kind of do a quick catch up. We missed you at Comedy on the Spot, but that was the same night.
And I was
as
so bummed. Yeah, I was
roast.
so bummed. I love Comedy on the Spot. That's such a fun show.
Yeah, that was a good show.
That's
but
such a fun show.
That one was really fun because it was POC4 and there was just an improv group. And Ren Q came back from Denver to do the Comedy on the Spot show. So we had a lot of fun. And the improv group was just, because there's 4 of them in that group and then Ren. So that was 5 sets of stand up on the spot. But then they had PLC4 and Ren all do like an improv, like 15-minute type deal at the end.
Oh, that's neat.
It's different, for the first time we'd ever done improv on Comedy on the Spot, like real improv. And they're incredible. It was so fun to see them do their thing. I've seen them a bunch, but it's been a while. So.
And Raven's Story ended up winning at Cody's.
Yeah,
so
right.
it was like kind of neat that,
that was
they
cool.
were there.
Yeah, so Comedic Confessions was a lot of fun too.
That was a blast.
A lot of people came out to that. It was a good venue. I got a ton of photos. I sent them to Cody, but he hasn't even posted them because he's been out of town for like the past week.
Yeah, he's been going too.
But yeah, can't wait for everybody to see those photos.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
exciting.
And then of course we had mentioned at the not the Big Rumble.
The Game of Roast. Yeah, we had the Game of Roast. That was
How
a
was
lot
that?
of fun.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about
the
it.
The roast is always so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's always so much
Crazy.
fun.
A lot of. How many competitors are there?
There's 8.
8 altogether,
and that's including like the whoever holds the champ title already.
Yeah. Which was Lacey, but now there's a new champ.
We have Ava C as the new champ. Ava C came
That's
and
cool.
she handled that thing.
That's awesome. That was really exciting for me to hear, just because I didn't expect that. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you never know, I guess, but I don't know that I've ever even heard of Ava doing a lot of roast battles, but I mean.
Exactly. And so I always love it too when it's a girl, you know, when it's a girl that takes out all the guys.
Of course. Yeah.
I think it was just her and Lacey were the only 2 women on the show, so that was a lot of fun. And we had a cancellation last minute, so we had Caleb come in.
Yeah.
And Caleb is he is such a solid roaster.
Yeah, he does. See, he does it a lot. Like a lot of those guys, they, like Josh Trio, was he in it?
Yes.
Like he's usually really good at that stuff,
Yeah.
and a lot of those guys, it's like they do a lot of it. So I mean, you don't.
We had some good roasters. Yeah. OKC knows how to roast.
Yeah. So that's fun. Yeah. So and then that show will be back in November. Is that right?
Yeah, November 14th will be the next one.
Cool.
So
yeah, I'm
the month
excited.
off.
Yeah, I need to try to make it to that. Like one of these days, it'll line up perfectly where Nick doesn't have a show and I can make it to a Twister show. Do they do mostly Friday nights there?
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know in November they're gonna start incorporating the Thursday. There's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday show. So
makes sense.
It's gonna start picking up.
Mm-hmm. So okay, and we're back. Quick intermission. Okay. So some really fun shows last week. I guess I can do a quick recap of a big thing I was at on Saturday. I was at the Plaza District. They had the Plaza District Festival. I was there all day. It was a long day for me. Oh, because also Saturday morning, I wanted to bring this up too. We had Taylor Dunn on the podcast, which that episode will be dropping Friday for you guys. We started off Saturday morning with Taylor Dunn coming in. You know Taylor? Have you seen him? Yeah. He's producer and really cool. We had a great interview with him. It was just cool to like learn a little bit more about him and kind of learning like even where he came from, because he's not from here. He's like, I don't know where he's from, like Alabama or something in the South. And then, but he's in the military, so he travels a lot. But he did comedy for years in like San Diego and California.
Oh, okay.
So that he did a lot out there, and that was just like hearing that whole story was like really cool. But everybody can check that out Friday when that episode drops. Good. So yeah, Saturday morning we did that, and then Saturday afternoon I was at the Plaza, interviewed a ton of bands, and be working on that video. It's going to take me, hopefully get it done next week, and then maybe drop it next Friday, a week from this Friday. We'll see. But yeah,
everything.
Yeah, that was cool. The nice thing is everything went, according to plan. It was a lot, but I mean, I had been scheduling and planning that stuff for over a month, so
okay,
it was a lot of kind of preparation. But I mean, everybody's cool. Most of the groups that I interviewed, I was familiar with, or they know who I am at least, if we hadn't already met. So it was kind of nice and pretty easy, and yeah, we had a lot of fun.
And
so
with you doing music.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's kind of the fun thing, is I don't play as much these days or at all right now, but I'm still like trying to keep my foot in the door, and like keep my networking up with the musicians that are around here. But yeah, well, the big one on Saturday, I got to interview JB, which is a headliner. He's a pretty well-known rapper, if you're not familiar. I mean, he's been doing it in Oklahoma City for probably 20 years or something like that.
Yeah.
So he's been around forever. I mean, a lot of people know his name, especially if you're in the music scene. So it was really exciting for me to interview him. And speaking of Raven, Ray Burris was friends with him, and she's the one that hooked that up for me because I knew they were friends. And I was like, hey, can you reach out and just see if he'd be interested in talking to me? And yeah, it went well. So excited for people to see that when I can get it edited. So anyways, that's kind of what I've been up to a little bit.
busy.
Of course. So, okay. Well, let's go ahead and we can kind of get into the events for the month, because I'm sure that's what people are here for. So let's see. The first one. Okay. So October 3rd. Yeah. What do you have for
That's also on October
3rd? Which one is that?
Okay, I'm going to say it.
Is that new?
The Bila.
Oh, okay. OKC. Yeah, you can go ahead and start.
So, there's a rooftop Latin dance party that is very cool, and that is hosted by Bila OKC.
Yes.
It's super white. I have been trying to make sure I say that correctly all day. And so that's join us for an elevated evening of Latin dancing, music, and vibes under the stars at one of OKC's hottest rooftop spots. So that's at the Ellison Hotel.
Okay, yeah, because they do stuff with Twisters too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's why I assumed it was there.
They're dancing the bachata.
Yeah.
And
okay, cool.
They host the bachata under the stars every now and then, and that's also they have the dance classes.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So, but this one's at the Ellison. Is that? Oh, that's on Western. I know where that is.
Yeah, that address for that is 6201 Northwestern Avenue, and that's in OKC. That's from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Nice.
Cover charge is $15 general admission, but $7 with a student ID.
Oh, that's nice.
And there's going to be the salsa dancing, the bachata, dance it, mingle, all the good things.
So it's just kind of like it's nothing. They're just gonna have the music and people can come dance, and that's the idea.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Fun little, whether you're a seasoned dancer or just trying to, have some fun.
Have you ever thought about taking those classes or getting into that at all yet?
I haven't. I mean, sometimes I do toy with it, because then after like shows, sometimes they have free dance classes.
Okay, so you have taken it.
No, I haven't.
Okay,
I haven't.
I
have friends that are really into it, so they've been like, "Come on, let's go."
Trying to get you. That's cool. I don't know. Yeah, that's something I need to. I should try it, because I don't know, why not eventually. Especially being at Twisters. I mean, that's a really cool thing that they do, and it's like I know that Aaron's big on trying to bring those communities together with comedy and dance.
Right. all of them.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, check that out, everyone. That's on Friday, October 3rd. Because I've got another one on that Friday, October 3rd, which I'm going to be attending and doing interviews. So that's this Friday.
Okay.
It is the Oklahoma Visual Arts Coalition is having their annual 12 by 12 art fundraiser. It's a group art show. They've got 175 local artists participating, so it's a massive show. It's only one night, Friday, October 3rd, from 6 to 10, and they've got a little bit of a, like the first hour, 6 p.m. is 6 to 7 is a VIP party. So the main event is from 7 to 10 p.m. And that's going to be at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market. That is 311 South Klein Avenue in Oklahoma City. And yeah, the 12 by 12 art fundraiser is taking place on October 3rd at the OKC Farmers Public Market. It's an eclectic fusion of works created by 175 Oklahoma artists, available for purchase through an online auction and live entertainment, making it a memorable one-night only art celebration. This is a fundraiser for OVAC's programs and services, so it all goes back into the art community because OVAC does a ton of cool stuff for putting on different shows like this and just helping support visual art in Oklahoma. So yeah, they actually hit me up. I've done some work with them before. Like I think they've got a pretty good finger on the pulse of like the local influencers. And so like I get these emails and be like, hey, do you guys want to come to this event and do some media stuff? And I'm like, I've done it once before, like over a year ago, but this one I was like, I gotta get back out there and do it again because I love visual art and meeting some new artists. I was looking at the list and there's like 10 of them at least that I already know. So I'm like, I've already talked to a lot of these, but it's such a big list. But we've got a nice list of people we're going to try to talk to. So there'll be some mix of familiar faces and hopefully new faces. So yeah, everybody can get those tickets at 12by12ok.org. And yeah, you can purchase your ticket or make a donation at that website. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, I'll probably try. I'm gonna try to make it out to that.
That's a really cool thing. It's at the farmers market, which is a really big, huge space, and it's just kind of they do a lot of kind of big events there and art things. It's kind of near downtown.
Is that where the night market's held or no?
Maybe, I don't know. It's like a big building, so it's like I mean, you may have like driven by it or something. It's like this really old building. They do like the farmers market, like that's kind of what they do. I think that in there a lot. So typically, but I've only ever been there for like these kinds of things, art shows and things like that. But yeah.
Okay, so we have a really neat show by Cristela Carrizales, and that's the Begin Again badge.
Mm-hmm.
That is hosted at the Theater Crude Fringe Festival.
Yeah, I've heard of this.
It's going to be really neat. So it's a hilarious and heartbreaking, honest one-woman show about what happens when life blows up and those carefully earned badge skills aren't enough. From infertility to alcoholism, divorce to dating apps, this autobiographical journey turns pain into punchlines and survival into ceremony. When the old badges no longer fit, she sets out to earn new ones for boundaries, breakdowns, and badass comebacks. With sharp wit and raw vulnerability, this show speaks to everyone who's ever looked at the wreckage of their life and thought, now what? So go back and earn new badges. And it says, bring your own damn sash. So it's a very neat show. I know she's been working long and hard on it for quite some time. She usually hosts shows at Twisters, but she's taken some time off to focus solely on this.
Okay, I see.
She's put a lot of hard work into it. So there's 4 different days you can go catch that.
Okay, it's the same show each time.
The same show, just different days. Yeah.
Cool.
And so there's a show on Friday, October 3rd from 7 to 8. On Sunday, October 5th from 1 to 2 p.m. So that's a day show. I'm going to be attending that show. Tuesday, good. October 7th, 8:30 to 9:30. And then there's Thursday, October 9th, 7 to 8.
Nice.
So there's 4 shows you can go catch them. That address is 4801 North MacArthur Boulevard. I have never been here.
Yeah, I wonder if it's
War Acres.
I'm not sure because I know Theater Crude is this kind of interesting kind of theater festival, I guess, which I think it's going on for. I think through those dates, it's like maybe a week or something like that. I don't know too much about it, but I heard about it recently, and like, I wonder if this is kind of it might not even be a traditional venue because they're doing all over the place, like different places having events that coincide with the Theater Crude Fringe Festival. So
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to look up the address and
when you go to when you go to that ticket link, they do have multiple shows on that
right.
day.
Yeah,
So I think
there's a ton of
the right idea.
opportunities to see some interesting theater. Different kinds of performance art, which when I heard about this, I was like, I need to know more about it because like this would be right up my alley as far as just like I love performance art of all kinds, but this is like very different and new, like a one woman show.
Yeah, it's Christella is such an amazing person.
Yeah,
and so I'm really happy to
that's
support
awesome.
her, and I want to go see that.
So everybody check that out, especially supporting somebody that's been heavily involved with the improv community and now Twisters. So.
Yes, she's the creative director at Twisters. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
she does
cool.
a lot for the scene.
All right. Well, let's see. Okay, so I've got one for Saturday, October 4th, also, and then we'll do the backyard one if you want to read that.
Okay.
Because I think all the information is on there anyways. So.
Yeah.
And we have another show Saturday, October 4th at Mycelium Gallery. They're having another edition of Dark Mode, and this time it is with musical guest Suki Chan. I'm pretty sure I said that right. Dark Mode is an experimental event viewing art in the dark with only the UV and color changing LEDs to guide you. And they have musical performance with that coincides with it. And so Suki Chan is a Norman-based band. Their avant-garde music project has captivated audiences with its ethereal soundscapes crafted by bassist Steve and violist Sarah. Together, they blend their distinct musical backgrounds to create an experimental sound that defies conventional genre. Mycelium Gallery is at 2816 North Pennsylvania Avenue. You can get tickets at myceliumgallery.com/events. And it's going to be a fun show. It's also Saturday, October 4th at 7 p.m. is when the show starts. So, they do this dark mode about once a month, and that's kind of their way of incorporating musical performances there at the gallery. And, they always like to do kind of experimental type musicians in there, and kind of goes with their whole vibe. Everybody check that one out. Dark Mode with Suki Chan. I'm going to try to make it to that because I don't think I have anything else going on.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything going
Saturday.
on. Saturday. Yeah. This week was pretty empty.
Yeah, that's good, probably. Every now and then to have I always love that. It's like, oh crap, I can like just chill most of Saturday.
And then we're still trying to fill it up, though. Yeah. We're still trying to fill up our day.
There's always something to do, but still, nothing I have to do.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, all right. And you want to do the backyard or the Sunday Night Laugh Tracks?
Yeah, so then there is a show Sunday night at 6 p.m. at the Backyard at Midway presents the Sunday Night Laugh Tracks event. That is... just finished the weekend off strong with some belly laughs. Food and drinks available at the Midway Deli in Norman. So this is the show in Norman, the Backyard at Midway. That address is 601 West Eufaula Street. The lineup there is going to be great. So it's Christy Lee, Boston Jacob, Charlie Chase, who is a Tulsa comic, Charity Jones, also from Tulsa, and Megan Grace. And that is hosted by Connie Lee.
Yes.
And that is a free show, so go check it out.
That's a fun one. Yeah,
go check it out.
Connie is the one. She hit me up or hit us up about putting it on the list and cluing us into this show because I wouldn't have known about it probably.
She's
otherwise.
A sweetheart.
Are you familiar with any of those comics? I know.
Oh yeah.
All I know is
I know all of them except for Charlie Chase. So.
Okay, yeah. I know Megan. She's a friend, and then I've seen Christy perform before. I think she's really funny. I think I've seen her at least once, and like I've seen her name because she does a lot of stuff with Miss Kitty.
Yes.
Or she did. So like I'd seen her on a lot of Kitty shows, but I got to see her perform with them once.
Yeah.
But yeah, the others I wasn't really familiar with. Of course, Connie, she's awesome.
Yeah, I went. Christy Lee she was in my writing workshop.
Oh, okay,
with
so
me,
that's
and then
fun.
Boston Jacob. I went on a float trip with him and his
really?
family and
Just
friends.
random or nothing to do with comedy?
Nothing to do with comedy. Nothing
That's
to do
funny.
with comedy. And his wife is a doll.
Nice.
And Charity Jones, I met her in
Yeah,
passing and talked to her online.
I think I've seen her
on
actually.
social media, and then Megan through when we did that
Right,
one
yeah.
interview.
Yeah, of course.
And then Connie's she's a sweetie. So
And were you familiar with the Backyard Deli? Have you ever?
I have
heard of
never
it?
been there
No.
or caught that show. I am gonna I have that on my schedule to go
'cause
to.
You're right there.
Yeah,
in Norman,
it's easy
so.
for me. Very easy for me, so I'm gonna go check that show out.
Sunday night at 6 p.m. Sunday, October 5th. That's a fun one for sure. Okay, and the next one, this is the Friday, right? That you've got next for Ghouls.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah, you can.
Go ahead.
I found this one through the Facebook events.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends had said they were going. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm going too.
Yeah, check it out.
So it's Ghouls Night on the Plaza, calling all ghouls and goblins. The spookiest day of the year for the plaza is coming October 10th. Prepare to get scared as you creep down 16th while trying not to get caught by a monster. Dressed up with us in your best Halloween costume, and we can judge you as the greatest one. Plaza businesses will be giving you the creepy crawlies with their Ghouls Night programming. Join us on a night of frights and fun. So that is Friday, October 10th from 6 to 10.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I love the plaza, of course. I was just
Yeah.
there for their big plaza festival. These are kind of like mini festivals every time on the second Friday of every month. They do these art walks basically, and they usually have some vendors selling some art or jewelry and things like that. But they have food trucks out there, and
oh, cool.
usually some music. I mean, it's kind of a big event every month because if you look at like the lineup, it'll be like a giant graphic with just so much information because there's all these different things going on in different areas and businesses.
And this one's gonna be Halloween themed and spooky and
That's
dressed up.
fun. You were saying you've already got your costume.
Yeah, I've already got my costume picked out, and it should be here by then. So,
so
that'll be fun.
Yeah, because this is kind of an early one. But,
It's a very early
but people
one.
love, man. These days, people start celebrating. It'll be like September.
Exactly.
September 15th. They're like, all right, it's time.
Exactly. So
Spooky season.
we're on that.
That's fun.
We'll be there.
Yeah, I haven't been able to go to a lot of the plaza walks because they're usually during other shows on Fridays. So it's been a while. Let's see. And then I've got Saturday, October 11th. What is the brand? His is the 17th.
That's the 17th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next one we've got is going to be this one I similarly found probably on Facebook. It must have been on Facebook events. But it's, I don't know anything about it, but I've read about it. So now I know, and I'm going to tell you. It's the Village Arts Association, the Village Arts Festival. They're the Village in Oklahoma City. Well, it's the Village, Oklahoma. I don't know. A little suburb of Oklahoma City. Saturday, October 11th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is like an all-day art festival. The Village Arts Association proudly presents the Village Arts Festival, a full day celebrating local art, creativity, and community. Enjoy art, live music, food, and a variety of local vendors. So some of which include this one. I like the name Im's Broidery. I'm pretty sure. Bucklebee & Co., Jojo La Design, Sagebrush Emporium, Riley Watercolors, Reese Doyle, Craig's Sloppy Joe's, and the Brown Butter Bakery. And they have a complete vendor list at tvaok.org/artsfestival. The Village Arts Association is a grassroots organization dedicated to bringing the arts to the village, Oklahoma. TVAA was founded by a group of village residents endeavoring to enrich their community by expanding local access to art in all its forms. So that's going to be the Village Civic Plaza, 2304 Manchester Drive, the Village. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know anything about this, but I'm going to have to try to make it out for a bit if I'm free Saturday. Because, I don't know, it'd be cool. I'm sure it seems like a little different group of artists or something, or a different, like, community that, I'm sure there is some crossover. Because one of the artists I had met, JoJo Law Designs, JoJo is a really cool artist. I've been following her for maybe a year. I met her at at the farmers market, one of the art festivals there. So very cool stuff from her, but I don't know any of these other people. So I'm sure there'd be some new people to meet.
Craig's Sloppy Joes.
Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, yeah, check out the Village Arts Festival. It's free, so why not? I'm sure it's family friendly.
Yeah.
Bring the kids. This episode of Rhythm and Wit is brought to you by buymeacoffee.com/rhythmandwit, where you can go and make a $5 donation or possibly more to Rhythm and Wit. It is our way of raising money here on the podcast. And what you do is go on to buymeacoffee.com/rhythmandwit. Check out the link in the description of the video, and then what you do is you can make a donation, which is a cup of coffee. You can make a donation for 1 cup of coffee, which is $5, 10 cups of coffee if you can afford it, which would be amazing.
$50.
Yeah, so it kind of goes from there. And what you also do is when you make the donation, it will allow you to leave a message, and we will read your message here on the show, just like Don bought 3 coffees, and he says, "Stay caffeinated, fellas."
Hey.
Thanks, Don.
Yeah.
Claybar has a comment. "You both rock for highlighting the local community. Keep on showing off what creativity OK has to offer."
All right.
So that's something we love to do.
Claybar?
So, yeah.
Claybar.
So thank you to those 2 donations. And then, yes, if you make your donation, we will shout out your message here on the channel.
Yeah.
So,
we'll say your name. It's super fun.
So, I wanted to incorporate some music shows on here because I didn't have, I had maybe one. But anyways, this one, I'd love to try to make it too, but we'll see. It's at the 51st Street Speakeasy. It is the Computer Girls Screech album release show. Saturday, October 11th. Doors open at 8 p.m. Screech is coming out October 10th with the release show at the Speakeasy on the 11th. Opening the show will be Bailey Boy and Monty. So you can't miss this show and call yourself a fan of music. It's a dead issue. Can't come? I don't know you anymore. That was the copy I found. Speakeasy, 51st Street Speakeasy is at 1114 Northwest 51st Street in Oklahoma City. Computer Girl is a really, really good band. I really like them a lot. I've seen them once. It's been a while, but they're incredible. It's like kind of a indie kind of sound. But it's like, I don't know, it kind of, I can't really even say exactly what they sound like, but I loved it when I saw them. And then Bailey Boy is a really, really good band. And then Monty also, I've seen the, one of the guitar players and singers for that band would go to these open mics a lot. So I'd seen them perform, but I'd never seen the full band. But I've heard they're really good. So that should be a really amazing show. I think, I don't know what the ticket prices are, but it's Speakeasy, so they're pretty, I think it might be only like $5 or something. I don't know. They they don't sell tickets in advance, so you have to go pay at the door. But it's usually pretty affordable.
Is that like a real like speakeasy type?
I mean, it's a bar. I mean, it's they do have that vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, it's themed after that. So, I mean, it's a really great building. It's It's not far from here. It's just over on Classen. I used to hang out there a lot. I mean, it's been there forever, and yeah, it's like a 2-story building too. So it's like multiple rooms. They have like 3 bars. I mean, they're not always all open, but at least like 2 of the bars is always open. Or but they have like one room that's like with the stage, and there's a bar in there, and then there's another room off to the side of it that's kind of another bar area with pool tables, and then upstairs. It's an awesome place. I don't know if you've never been, just check it out.
Yeah.
And they do music there a lot. I mean, especially original music is why it's probably one of the best places to play if you're an original band. So I really like that place a lot. It's been a while since I've been there for a show too. So definitely going to be trying to make it to this if I'm not doing something else for someone. So anyways, yeah. Do you, let's see. Yeah, do you want to do this one for Boomers Comedy? Yeah, this is Miss Kitty and Dennis. I had to shout them out because
we have At the Woodworks Distillery presents Boomers Comedy. So that is Wednesday, October 15th at 6 p.m. An evening of Boomer Comedy. Arrive early, enjoy a libation served by a friendly staff from a great selection of tasty beverages. That is featuring Dennis Malley and Miss Kitty. Ms. Kitty.
And I think it's Dennis Maley. Sorry.
Dennis. Okay. Featuring Dennis Maley and Ms. Kitty.
Have you seen Dennis before?
I have.
Okay, yeah. They're great. I love both of them. We had each of them on the podcast last year, so good friends of ours. And shout out Miss Kitty and Dennis.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're just doing this show just those two, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's a free show. That's at Woodworks Distillery, 912 Britton Road in OKC. So
awesome. Yeah,
definitely go check that out if you're not doing anything.
Yeah, for free, for sure. Yeah. I like seeing these like kind of weekday shows in different times, like with the Sunday one with Connie and them.
Right.
It's a little bit different, and I mean, it's kind of better for other people that are busy on the weekends and can't make it to shows.
Instead of all the shows competing to each other, and you have to pick. And you're always breaking some hearts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this one is on in the Village. I'm pretty sure. Speaking of, on Britain, I think. I'm not sure. I've never really been. Well, I think I might know exactly where this is, but I've never been there. But anyways, all right. So let's see. This one is a big one that I definitely want to.
Yeah, we love those.
Shout out. This next show is Friday, October 17th. The Martin Duprass presents Monster Moist: Consenting Creatures Catcall Competitively. The show is at 7:30 at Mycelium Gallery. Moist Battle brings you a special Halloween treat. It's Monster Moist. So this is a little bit of a twist on their Moist Battle, which is, it's the same thing. It's just everybody's going to dress up and play kind of a character instead of themselves. So this comedy competition provides a healthy, consensual environment for thirsty little goblins to be hilariously horny to each other. And this time, the monsters are out to play. So your battlers for the special episode are Alyssa Skaggs as a demon, Olivia Lycan as the Jersey Devil, Kristen Thurkelson as Medusa, Alex Sanchez as Bobby Boris Pickett, Heath Huffman as the Hat Man, and Hannah Collins as the Mothman. And we've got a new panel of judges: Dalton Stewart as Vlad the Impaler, Will Davis as Freakenstein, and Death Became Him as Death. Those tickets are $10 online, $15 at the door. You can get tickets at myceliumgallery.com/events. Mycelium Gallery is 2816 North Pennsylvania Avenue in Oklahoma City. You're going to try to make it to this one. This might be the same night as your show, actually.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, unfortunately. There's always choices to be made.
Always hearts being broken.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, because you had given me
happens.
these,
It
I'm
happens.
going to be here for this show because they pay me to take photos. So.
Right. Yeah, you can't not.
And yeah, I just love this, and I got to see what they're gonna do to dress up, and this is gonna be a really fun one. This show is always great, and it's usually pretty packed. I mean, I don't know that they necessarily like sold out, but I mean, there's not an empty seat in the place.
And I've been wanting to try and make it out to one of these shows so bad, and it's always on something.
Yeah, they're definitely not gonna stop doing them. I don't think,
right?
They've really found a winning formula with this. I think.
Yeah, it's neat.
So
Will Davis has been on all kinds of things lately.
He's
Just
a lot.
go. Yeah.
That's fun. And he does a lot with the Martin Duprass, so it's going to be fun to see him. He was on one of these. I think he was on the first one, maybe, as a competitor. So that's going to be fun to. That's what they've been doing is they'll bring back like Lynn Kay. She was actually the winner of the first one.
Oh.
And then lost the crown to Jessie Kyle. But then they brought her back as a judge for the last one, so it's fun to kind of reincorporate like people coming back to be on the panel.
Right.
So, anyways, everyone check that out. Moist Battle, Friday, October 17th at 7:30. All right, I've got another one on Friday.
Yeah, that's
okay. So you go ahead with yours with the Kilo.
We have the Kilo comedy show coming to Twisters. That is I'm on that show.
Yes.
So shameless plug. For those who are around during the Kindles days, were you around during the Kindles days?
No, I was. That was like right before we had kind of gotten into. But I've heard a lot about it. And I've talked to Brandon. He told the whole story when we had him on the podcast of kind of how it even started and stuff.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah. Same. I wasn't around then either.
Right.
So for those who are around during the Kindles days, you know what this show did for the comedy scene, local musicians, and many local comics getting their start. Well, now it's back, and it's being held at Twisters Comedy Club. The first one is going to be on that October 17th, 7:30 doors, 8 p.m. start, and it's going to be hosted by Brandon. I'm opening up for Lacey Rains. She's coming down from Tulsa.
Oh, nice.
And Ashley Watson's going to be featuring.
Cool.
And we're going to have the musical guest Lucius Coldstone. And the long-awaited return of the Loud City Cipher.
So what is? Can you explain? Do you know what that is? I don't know. What that is.
I have no idea what it is.
I saw
it was before my time.
It sounds intriguing.
Yeah, I'm excited though because I have heard the Kilo Comedy Show was a fun thing,
right.
So I'm really excited. And when Brandon asked me if I would be. He was like, "Hey, will you open for the show on October 17th?" And I had no idea who was on it, what it was, and I was like,
yes.
"Yeah, absolutely, say less,"
Right.
And then I saw the lineup, and I'm like, "This is
awesome.
exciting!" And then he's kind of just highlighting us women also in comedy. So
that's what I was thinking. I was like, "Oh, that's like all female or all women lineup." Besides, and then Lucius, I've seen him at least at open mics. He's a amazing songwriter and singer and guitar player.
Right.
But that'll be fun.
It's neat. He's pretty much just gonna host, get out of the way, and let us girls do our thing.
That's awesome. Yeah, and Lacey is very, very funny. Ashley is always very good. Just amazing to watch whatever she does.
then once I saw the lineup too, I was like, oh, I am not worthy. I cannot do this. I was like, are you sure, Brandon? Are you sure?
But I think you're gonna fit right in. This is gonna be a great show.
He was like, I wouldn't have you do it if I didn't think so. Tickets are on sale for $10 in advance, $15 at the door. So definitely get those tickets in advance. You save some money.
And are those on Twister's website?
You can go to twisterscomedy.com and find the link right there. And
so I'm sure Brandon's going to be pushing that a lot. He does a lot of promos.
I've been making all kinds of little promos. With the
I think I saw it. Those are
put
fun.
their fat heads on them.
Those are hilarious. Like it's not even like. I don't know why it's so funny.
They're so fun. They're so funny. I sit there and just crack up at them.
Those are great.
So we'll be pushing those for the month.
All right. So I've got another one. So this is the third show. This is going to be a busy Friday because this one. Yeah. This show I wanted to shout out because it's two of the groups that I interviewed. So you're going to be hearing from them hopefully on the channel leading up to this. But this show is going to be Friday, October 17th at the Opolis. This is with Diva, with Kennedy Fine, and Wet Muscles. Those are 3 different groups. Doors open at 8 p.m. Join Diva at the Opolis with Kennedy Fine and Wet Muscles on October 17th. Diva is a dynamic 5-piece band from Oklahoma City that blends indie, pop, punk, and alt-rock into a vibrant sound that's both sweet and sour. With catchy hooks and raw energy, they create music that resonates with the playful yet rebellious side of their generation. Influenced by a diverse range of artists, Diva's songs explore themes of love, revenge, and self-awareness, inviting listeners to dance, reflect, and celebrate life's contrasts. Get ready for a musical experience that's exhilarating as it is unforgettable. It's an all-ages show at the Opolis, 113 North Crawford Avenue in Norman, Oklahoma. I love the Opolis. That's one of my favorite venues to watch bands and, to play at, too. I've played at least a couple times. It's super fun. It's kind of small, but it's a nice little kind of, I don't know, it's kind of legendary, too. It's been there for a long, long time. And, Diva is a super fun band. I got to see about at least 3 or 4 songs this past Saturday when they were on the Plaza Fest. And they're really cool, fun, kind of rock band. A lot like harder rock than, not hard rock, but, it's like alt rock. So it's a little bit, I don't know, I guess I was expecting more of an indie sound maybe, but it was a little bit more, this is like rock, which is incredible. I love that. So definitely check them out. And then Kennedy Fine, also got to interview her, and she's an amazing kind of, I would say, not country, but a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. Really cool artist, very young, up and coming, brilliant singer. She's fun. So that's going to be fun to see them together. And then Wet Muscles, I don't know anything about them, but I'm sure they're great.
The name like that.
I haven't heard of them, so we'll see. Everybody check that out.
That's an all ages event, too.
Yeah. Opolis is really cool about that, having that. Because that's one thing I learned about from my interviews this past Saturday was like, or one of my questions I always ask is like, what is like kind of one of the challenges that you see in performing music? And one, they're like, there's not as many all ages venues as there should be, because a lot of like, especially these younger bands, they might be in their 20s, or, some of them, like, some of the people I interviewed was like, they're not even 21, but they're musicians, so they can get in, they can get waivers and play in bars, but it's like their friends can't even come see them. It's
that
like,
makes it difficult.
And so it's like there's a large group of, underage, under 21 kids that want to see live music, and there's really not a lot of opportunities for that.
It cuts off a huge demographic of people.
Yeah, that's something, but Opolis is definitely holding it down, at least in that area. And then, it's something that we hopefully will see more of eventually. All right, what do you got next? You got the
Mine,
31st.
the only one. Yeah, it's the 31st.
So you want to do this Uptown 23rd, another like block party type deal.
Okay, yeah. So we have another like block party. We have another block party type deal at the Uptown 23 or Uptown 23rd presents Uptown Outside 2025, and that is on the 18th from 4 to 10 with local eats, loud beats, and uptown streets. Join us for the Uptown Outside, our annual street festival celebrating all things local in the heart of OKC. We're turning Uptown 23rd into a walkable celebration of community, culture, and creativity. There's going to be live music and DJs, food trucks, pop-up vendors, local restaurants and bars, the bike-friendly streets, and like a block party vibe.
Yeah.
All ages welcome. So mark your calendar, bring a friend, and come experience the magic of Uptown 23rd like never before. So,
this is on 23rd and Guernsey to 24th and Dewey. So it's like, the area over by, do you know where Tower Theater is on 23rd? That's the area. What they do is they've been doing this for at least maybe a few years or more, but they block off the whole street, so there's no traffic.
Right.
That's literally blocked off. And so you can, the whole idea was originally, it was like, they want to get people like biking and walking and kind of encouraging that a lot. But yeah, this is literally you can just play in the streets and
That's cool.
have fun on 23rd Street. So that's usually a very busy intersection. That strip is pretty heavy, traffic heavy. So this is a fun thing that they do. I think one of my friends is involved with the organization that puts this together. So I definitely wanted to put this on there and shout it out in case anybody was curious. So yeah, and it's free. Block party.
4 to 10. So
Yeah,
that's
afternoon
big,
and evening. Yeah,
pretty big
on
gap.
Saturday, October 18th. All right. So let's see. I've got another one. 18th is also going to be a busy day. This one, this is a really big deal for me, actually. The Martin Duprass presents Awkward Gawker world premiere, Saturday, October 18th at 7 p.m. What's gleeping, y'all? Get your dance moves ready and join us for the world premiere of Awkward Gawker, 7 p.m. Saturday, October 18th at the Oklahoma Film Exchange. These tickets are $5, suggested donation at the door. Oklahoma Film Exchange is located at 701 West Sheridan Avenue in Oklahoma City. I worked on this film.
Yeah.
And I helped
I did see
Jeremy
that.
and Lauren make this movie last year. We filmed it it was around this time last year, I guess. It was kind of it took, I think it was like 7 days altogether, which was like over 3 months or something like that. But yeah, it was a really fun time. That was my first film that I've ever worked on doing sound, and then getting to watch them kind of do their thing and act and work with a lot of actors. We worked with Will Davis, Jesse Kyle, Heath Huffman is another one, and Jacob Threadgill, and Brad Chad Porter actually is in the movie. So yeah, I got to work with all those people and just see them do just incredible work, acting and like doing, reading lines and doing some really fun stuff and different, just being really funny. So I'm really excited about this event because we've seen the movie. We did a cast and crew screening a few months ago. And during that, actually, I filmed some interviews with most of the cast members while we were there. And then I took that, and then while we were filming also, I filmed a ton, hours and hours of behind the scenes stuff. So I've been taking that. It's been a long process, but I have a documentary basically of behind the scenes making of the film, cut in with interviews. So it's been fun. I'm really proud of that project. And the also exciting thing about it is that I'm going to get to show it on a big movie theater screen.
Yeah,
So it's like
cool.
the first thing I've ever made myself with like rhythm and wit stuff or whatever. It's like being shown on a big screen.
Right.
So it's going to be really fun.
That is.
Yeah. So everybody definitely come check that out.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything Saturday. I'll probably go check that out.
I think it's going to be a fun time. That theater is not huge. It's pretty small. I mean, for a theater for sure, because it's technically a screening room. It's not like. But anyways, so I'm sure it's going to sell out. So definitely get there early if you want to see it.
Yeah.
Because it's, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be wanting to come see this and see what we did last year.
Sweet.
So yeah, all right. Let's see. I've got another one. Do you want to do this one? This is it's a
Mycelium
yeah,
Gallery?
it's an art show, group art show for that month.
Okay, so the Mycelium Gallery presents a group art show, Dark Hearts, a goth-themed art show. That is from 7 to 9 p.m. Dark Hearts is our sorry. That's like
it's kind of a weird Dark Hearts.
Dark Hearts is our October themed art show that will feature art from local artists, music, food, a mocktail bar, and costume contest. So Mycelium Gallery hosts a non-alcoholic bar. They have their the Lucid Libation, serving up craft mood altering drinks, craft sodas, tea, coffee, and packaged snacks. Tickets are available at myceliumgallery.com, and that address is 2816 North Pennsylvania Avenue in OKC. And like you were saying, this is a big art show,
group art show. Yeah, they do once a month. They have a group art show, and this is the spooky art theme, basically.
And another chance to dress up. So.
Yeah, because I think they're doing a costume contest.
Yeah.
They've done that for the past 3 years or so, and it's always fun. Yeah, then they dress up even when it's not Halloween.
Oh, really? Yeah.
That's the kind of place this is.
Yeah.
They love dressing up for whatever. Just and to go with the theme. Like a lot of the people that attend that, usually somebody at least one, if not 5 people are dressed up every time. So this is it. I'm sure it'll be a fun time. I'm gonna have to miss this one because we're having the movie premiere at the same night.
Right.
But what I always do with these, because even the last one this past month I had to miss. But I always go back because the art will be up for at least 3 weeks afterwards. So you can go in, even if you miss the opening, because this is a ticketed event to go to the opening reception, but it's kind of your first chance to buy some of the art because a lot of it sells that night. So you might miss out. Like I did. I missed out on buying one piece that I really liked this past time because I wasn't at the opening.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'll go back and take photos of the art and make a post for them afterwards. So I'm definitely going to be checking out the art for this for sure. Because these are my favorite things each month. Because it's so inspiring to see just what people come up with and kind of take that in and helps. I always like this place. I've always thought of it as because it's just a way to refill the creativity well in a way, because even if you don't create art, you just go in there and see all kinds of weird cool stuff that I don't know, gets the juices flowing.
Yeah.
So everybody check it out. Dark Hearts is the group art show for Saturday, October 18th from 7 to 9.
This episode of Rhythm and Wit was brought to you by Campbell & Son Electric, Oklahoma City's trusted one-truck electrical contractor with over 20 years of experience in the field. Whether it's upgrading your home's electrical service, troubleshooting issues, or tackling small commercial projects, Campbell & Son Electric delivers top-notch work with care and attention you'd expect from a family business. Servicing areas like Del City, Edmond, Yukon, Mustang, and beyond, they're your go-to for reliable expert service. Need help with your next project? Visit CampbellandSonElectric.com today and get it done right the first time. Campbell & Son Electric, brightening Oklahoma, one wire at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So John Shack Magic presents Murder at the Ritz. So that show is at 7:30 p.m. It's a murder mystery magic show. So 3 magicians, 1 killer, and an audience full of suspects. A killer is hiding in plain sight, so clues are uncovered throughout jaw-dropping magic. Chaos, comedy, and mystery unfold on stage and in the crowd. So you can very well be the murderer or the one to solve the case. So this is starring John Shack, Solomon Strauss, Grant Bond, and then it's live at the Ritz Theater. And actually, I say tickets are vanishing fast, so get yours before they're gone. So you can find tickets at johnshackmagic.com to purchase. And like you said, that's at the Ritz of Shawnee on 10 West Main Street in Shawnee.
Yes, this is Friday, October 24th. John Shack is an amazing magician and comedian, you could say. I mean, he's funny. He's done open mics. He used to practice comedy, I think, a little bit, but he's mostly magic is his thing.
That's neat.
But he incorporates a lot of comedy in the show, and I think he blends them both very well, because a lot of magicians are, they have to be entertaining, not just with their magic, but he's legit, he could just do stand up if he wanted to. And
have you been to one of these
yeah,
before?
well, not this.
Yeah.
I do his he does a monthly magic show at Put a Cork in It, actually.
Oh, okay, so that's him.
Yeah, Magic and Merlot.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm there every month taking photos for him.
Okay.
And that's a great show too. But this is a big one. This is at the Ritz Theater. I don't know too much about it, but I think it's a big theater, and he's told me about this show before, and I think he's done it I think he does it every year, and he usually I think sells it out, so it's like a big full room.
That's neat.
So yeah, this will be fun. I'm always interested. Like I'm starting to meet more and more of these magicians and this magic community that we have. Because it's like they're out there. It's like it's not as big as comedy, obviously, but it's not small either. I mean, there's more than you would think. So
I'm gonna start dabbling in magic.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be fun. That'd be interesting too. It'd be interesting to see like a comedian that's more comedian, but also incorporates some magic stuff. I don't know.
You never know.
All right, so everybody get tickets for John Shack's Murder at the Ritz. And then another one. So this show is it's a spotlight artist show at Mycelium Gallery. This time they're spotlighting Luke Lightfoot, Saturday, October 25th from 7 to 9 p.m. Luke Lightfoot expresses his creative flow into 3D projection art by layering his own photography and colorful renderings along with found digital objects. Also with a musical experience. Each video is a visual framework for audio that encourages the discovery of musical patterns as the listener explores the visual patterns and vice versa. Lightfoot is interested in artistic collaboration and has had the opportunity to watch his videos show side by side with some really wonderful local musicians such as Ex Machina, and Meteorology is another one that I've seen him work with. So the projections will be displayed or played their videos. So it's kind of a weird, different kind of art show. But it's from 7 to 8 p.m. and then the print show will be 8 to 9 p.m. with music by Ex Machina. So that's at Mycelium Gallery, 2816 North Pennsylvania Avenue in Oklahoma City. You can get tickets at their website, myceliumgallery.com. Luke is a really fascinating artist because he's, like I said, I think he might do some visual art. I'm not sure, but mostly what he does is these visual projections, and they're really cool because you put on the 3D glasses and you just kind of zone out, and they're just like abstract things. It's not anything really, but it's really cool to see, especially when there's like cool, trippy music, going on in the background. I'm sure you could take some substances to go along with that. I'm sure people do that often. So
that's where my mind was going.
So everybody
fits right in at that gallery.
Check it out. Saturday, October 25th, 7 to 9. Luke Lightfoot, Spotlight Artist. They don't do these. They used to do the Spotlight shows every month, but then they're a little bit less, like the group art shows are a lot better attended just because there's a lot of artists. So it's a little bit better. So they'll do maybe a spotlight artist like once every 3 or 4 months these days. So, and that's usually what it is. It's like one artist will do like on the entire wall of art, like a big art show of just their stuff. But they've been a little bit, and they're usually really difficult on the artist. I mean, too, it's like somebody's got to create or, get together a lot of artwork for one show.
Yeah, and fill it up.
So it makes sense. They've kind of definitely honed back on those a little bit. Okay, let's do the Halloween shows. You want to go first?
On Halloween, we have the Halloween Comedy Showdown, the Big Rumble, which is something that we do at Twisters, where they pick a winner from the Thursday open mics, the Rumble that we have at Twisters. That's actually hosted by Zach Hubbard.
Okay, yeah.
And so the show's going to be also hosted by Zach Hubbard because we have bring out a panel of judges. For weeks, some of Oklahoma's funniest comedians will be battling it out every Thursday night for the coveted spot in the Big Rumble. And each week, they post who wins it.
It's kind of like a different name every week that gets added to the actual final lineup.
Right. And so this isn't just another Friday night. It's going to be Halloween night. So we're actually encouraging everyone to come dressed up in costumes and come ready to laugh until your stomach hurts, cheer on your favorite comedians, and enjoy a spooky good night of entertainment. So those shows have been selling out. They've been extremely booked. So get your tickets now. Get your tickets fast and quick. Tickets can be found on the twisterscomedy.com for that, and that's a fun show, because each comic gets 3 minutes, but then they hit the panel,
Yeah.
get interviewed by the panel of judges, and winner is gonna get a cash prize and a future headlining spot
at
on a show,
Twisters.
on an upcoming show. So
Nice.
that's always a lot of fun. And Aaron adds some wild cards into it as well, just to keep it interesting and keep it fun. And
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a fun event we have at Twisters.
Another one that I have yet to make it to, but there's always opportunities. Like, I mean, they luckily, because this is once a month?
So this is actually every 9 weeks.
Okay, so about every 2 months.
Yeah, about every 2 months. Cause so that show is at 8 p.m.
Okay, cool.
That show starts at 8 p.m. Doors 7:30. That starts at 8.
Yeah.
They pick from the Rumble, the
Right.
mics.
That's every week.
Every Thursday at 9:30
Okay.
at Twisters. So, calling all comics to get your butt over there too.
Do you have the lineup for this show yet, or it's not?
I believe
complete?
so far. Yeah, it's not complete
Yeah.
yet. I know Jackson Herring's won one. Jeremy J has won one. Alex Wilbanks has won a spot. I know. So now it's going to be the next whoever.
That's awesome. But yeah, everybody
for the next few weeks.
Everybody can follow Twisters on social media, on Instagram for sure. That's where I see it every week. There's a new graphic with somebody.
Yeah, they'll update the winners and things. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a fun show. The Rumble is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. So they kind of alternate between the Rumble and the Game of Roast as their big shows, right?
Right.
Pretty
and
much.
They also have Nasty Work.
Yeah.
And then Christella usually has a sketch show, but she's taken
right
time off for that bad show. But once that show's done, I'm sure that she's gonna start the sketch. Then the sketch shows are neat because they're improv.
Yeah.
And
a little bit different
comedy and bringing a comedian and music, and it's just a big show that's neat. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Well, let's see. I've got one more to go through for also on Friday, October 31st. This show is interesting because it's at OKC Improv, which they do so many shows. It's I wanted to pick one, big one for them to shout out this month because this is on Halloween night. This is a late show. It starts at 9:30. OKC Improv is celebrating its hilarious nights of comedy in the Plaza District by featuring the popular comedic murder mystery thriller Werewolf, backed by popular demand and inspired by the party game of the same name. Werewolf is a murder mystery style comedy show. So this show they're doing every Friday of October. There's a different werewolf improv show. But in each week is themed differently, and different people are involved in directing. But this one is on Halloween. OKC Improv is transforming it into Studio Moonlight, a dazzling Studio 54 style discotheque where the beats are hot, the costumes are fierce, and the full moon is dangerously bright. Step into the glitz, glitter, and groove of the ultimate immersive murder mystery party where disco divas and dance floor legends hide a chilling secret. There are wolves among us. Dressed to impress, costumes are encouraged. So they're encouraging a disco or spooky or whatever. So you could I think people could have fun with this one. You can dance, laugh, and howl your way through the night. Stay after the show for a Halloween party and more music, more drinks, more laughs, and more fun. It's not just a show, it's a Halloween night experience to die for. Friday Bite Fever, where disco never dies, but someone just might. Tickets available at OKC Improv /shows, and the Improv is at 1755 Northwest 16th Street in Oklahoma City. Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully, I don't know, man. I want to go to this. There's also the 30th. It's I don't know. I mean, ideally, you just go because you could do both. What time is your?
You could do both. You actually could make it to both. They're very strict on the time and making it go.
Because this is a late one, but I know that I don't have the full lineup for this, but I know that Kendon Lacey is directing it, and Ray Burris is in it,
Oh.
and Rory Littleton. So that's 3 of the PLC 4.
Yeah.
So I know that Ray was. I saw her Saturday, and she was telling me about this show. So I don't know. I haven't ever. I've been to like maybe one show at OKC Improv once, and I love it. I would go there a lot more. Like if I was not doing this kind of stuff and just a
Right.
normal person,
Yeah.
like that would be a fun place to go to see shows. They do shows so many shows there. Usually like several even in one night. They'll have different shows
Oh.
because they'll have earlier shows, later
Yeah.
shows. So there's a lot that they do over there. So I definitely just wanted to shout them out for that show and everybody.
Another chance to dress up.
Yeah,
Another chance to dress up,
and
and
then-
obviously that one's on Halloween.
Right, that's the
There's a
big
lot.
thing.
There's a lot this month where
And it being on a Friday, man, that's like a big thing.
get your costumes now. Get your costume ready because everything.
Yeah, it's coming up quick. I mean, it's just now the first, so. But yeah, I'm excited. Halloween's kind of one of my favorite holidays. I
Mine
mean,
too.
I don't know. It's like I don't ever like really participate. I guess not like every year, but I mean, I used to do a big Halloween house party here. I did a lot for years ago, even pre-pandemic. I used to do it. We started in like 2018, 2019, and took a little of a break
Right.
for obvious reasons. But that's always been the funnest like house party night. you know,
Right. It is.
Halloween.
We have my friends are already.
Yeah,
We have so many parties already on the
right.
books. That's why I got my costume now.
Yeah.
Is because of that.
Get it
And
started.
yeah, we're even to November 1st, the Saturday. They're
Yeah,
like, we're
that's-
having a
That's what we
more
did
party.
before, because I had a Halloween party on
Uh.
November 1st here, and
Yeah.
it wasn't as good.
Yeah, see, I know. That's kind of how I feel
It's
about
weird.
it. But I mean,
you got to do it. I mean, it's Saturday.
doing
It's
it.
still Saturday night for the Halloween weekend, so I mean, why
Right.
not?
right.
But there's, I'm sure, still going to be plenty of other things going on for that. Because I think it might have been a Friday, November 1st, even that we did once. But anyways.
oh,
I do want to take a quick second to insert some messages from Nick Campbell. All right, we've got some upcoming events that we want to shout out for the month of October. Nick, what do we got up first?
Up first, we have Magic in Merlot. That's going to be at the Put a Cork in It Winery, one of our favorite places to be.
Yes.
That's October 9th, 7 p.m. You can see the very funny John Shack presents Magic in Merlot at Put a Cork in It Winery. Dude, it's beautiful. John's been killing it lately. If you guys are
Yeah,
following him, and you should be.
It's an amazing show. He does on the first Thursday of the month. This one's actually, I think, the second Thursday of the month, but it's usually one of those two.
You're still doing photos for it? and
Yeah, I've
everything,
been
too?
doing all the photos for that, and so it's really cool to see and meet that kind of whole different world of performers, because it's like similar to comedy in a lot of ways. I mean, most of the magicians, they have some aspect of comedy. It's just a kind of entertaining, talking to the crowd and kind of maybe tell a little story. So, but it's got a whole new aspect of performance involved.
Yeah.
So it's been really cool to see a lot of those guys. We've been starting to work with some of them. There's a guy, Andrew Deal.
Andrew Deal.
I haven't seen him.
What's his deal?
I haven't seen him perform yet, but I met him at one of the shows, and I actually roped him into helping us with some video stuff.
Yeah.
Because he's interested in doing more video production anyway, so it's kind of a perfect deal there. So
Yeah, that's
For
even better.
Andrew
Yeah,
Deal.
man. Great, unique night
yeah,
for a date. That's what I like
Yeah.
about it. One day I'm going to show up.
yeah,
It's going to be magic. But we always seem to have some kind of
Yeah.
kids thing. But
Or
we do love
comedy.
them.
I mean,
Yeah, or
yours
comedy.
is busy, yeah,
But yeah, dude, love John Shack. Very funny and very good at his craft.
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's an amazing performer and comedian. I mean,
And human.
yeah.
And human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody check that out. Magic and Merlot. You can get tickets for that at johnshackmagic.com, and each ticket comes with a token that you can redeem for one glass of wine. So it's a good little bonus. All right. Okay. So what else we got?
All right. Next, we have the Big Bamboo Comedy Show. We're back again. If you like free pizza and you like free comedy and you like a great atmosphere, What else is there left to do? Okay, except show up to this show Saturday, October 18th at 9:30 p.m. We've been doing this at the Bamboo Room in Midwest City for almost 6 months now.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun. We've got this group is Ashley Watson, Matt Sigmund, Alex Wilbanks, Sarah Breen, and Zach Amon out of Tulsa.
Nice.
So really great lineup there. It's been really fun. Like I said, free pizza. You can't beat it, man.
Yeah.
It's just a really great spot to play.
Really cool to bring some comedy out to Midwest City, and that's your home turf.
That's my home
So
turf.
it's right down the street.
So I can get drunk.
It starts a little bit later. It's a later show, 9:30.
And Tawny and Randy.
Yeah.
Randy's the owner. Tawny is our general manager and boss. That's the boss. And they do a really good job taking care of us too. And dude, it's just at a bar.
Yeah.
Having everybody face forward and pay attention, and
Yeah.
just they really care about us.
The
They
people
really
that
like the
show up
show.
are there for the show.
That's right.
They definitely are respectful and there to watch the show. So it's a cool, definitely. And I love that place too because they just got shit all over the walls and just like really fun, decorated.
This coming Monday, which obviously it's going to be different than when we release, but this coming Monday, I'm actually going to hang a light, and we're going to. I'm renting a lift so we can go around and add more stuff and take some stuff down.
Do some rearranging.
It'll take me about 30 to 45 minutes to do the light, and then the rest of the time we're going to be doing some
cool,
decor.
That's fun. Yeah, change it up there. All right. Well, that's a great show. Check that out, everyone. It's free, right?
Free, baby.
All right.
It's free.
So what else we got for October?
I don't know if you've heard of it, but it is called Comedy on the Spot. That's right. Guys, Comedy on the Spot. You can see us there the fourth Friday of every month. This month is going to be October 24th. All right? It's the same thing we always do. You guys pick the topics. We make the comedy. And what do? Set the stage on fire. That's right. It's fun every time.
You never know what's going to happen.
You never know what's going to happen.
Shit might fall down. There could be paintings fall.
Yeah. And then what I do is I release that and embarrass you online. So, yeah, Comedy on the Spot. That's going to be, like I said, October 24th. It's at 7 p.m. Use the promo code Get Your Giggles. That gets you $5 off. We're giving away stuff that Liz makes, so you could get a handcrafted item of any sort that we just have lying around the house because she just makes so many. They're there. And it's just a really good time, guys. This is it. This is the fun that you're missing in your life. Okay?
Right.
Bring the family, not the kids.
Definitely going to be a fun show. Put a cork in it. All right. I think that's it.
David, we did it. We're doing it all the time.
Got it.
Thank you, dude.
That's just because we did his promos earlier, so I'm going to insert them. So people can check those out on this video. But yeah,
big fan
everybody
of Nick Campbell.
check out Nick Campbell Comedy for mini shows that he does several times a month.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it
love
for
what he
the
does
show.
for the scene too.
Yeah,
he's very instrumental and
he's started the mic back up. Did you make it?
Yes,
You made it out
yes.
there recently.
Yeah. I didn't sign up and he I was like, hey, I
yeah.
have to sneak out early, and he was like, oh, you're not on the list. And he was like, coming to the stage. And
Just shove
I'm
you
like,
up there.
oh, I should have just snuck out.
He
But no,
did
I'm just
say
kidding.
that, I don't think he said this. He might have said this in the promo, but just in case.
Yeah.
This month, he's picking someone from the second and fourth Wednesdays. He's picking one person from each of those shows to put on the Comedy on the Spot show. So maybe you
That's
could
exciting. Yeah, that's exciting.
get on there.
I'm not very great at the Comedy on the Spot.
the
That was my
makeup
first
one.
mic.
Yeah,
That was my first mic. So I have like a love for that mic. I have a love for it,
still,
but it's not very
still,
good.
you find regular stand up easier than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, then
so you
the
can go
like
in prepared
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I don't handle well under pressure.
It's sure like that was it might be, it's probably not a bad idea if you are going to start for your first mic to do that, because it's like, see what you can come up with. But I don't know. It's definitely a lot harder, I think, as you're actually practiced, and then it's like you kind of know you have a set and you're gotten that ready, and then you're like, okay, now what? And trying to go back to
Right. You're still just getting comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm still getting comfortable on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that mic is so good for crowd work.
practicing
for practicing and growing comics to be better at crowd work.
Yeah.
That's a great
because I
great
mean,
mic for that.
it's definitely something that because even if you are very well established or well practiced at regular stand up, then you try that and it's like you're gonna learn something from it no matter what if you've never done it.
And the comedy on the spot show is a really fun show because like at some point some of the comics material, you see them so much. So when you go and you're like, oh, I love them.
New.
You get to go see them in a different arena,
For sure. Yeah, and see something different from people. That's what I love seeing because there's been like some really, really great comics that I've seen and just go up there and just bomb because they're just not used to it. It's just like, wow, it's like you never see someone, see them in a different light in a way. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes you grow though as a comic.
Yeah.
For sure, that's such a great mic
that
he created. We love it. I know everyone is a big fan of that mic. And we're all thrilled it's back.
Yeah. So everybody check that mic out if you can. And I guess that's it. And check out all of these shows. And if you do and you saw it here, tell them that we sent you there. Say, I saw this on Rhythm and Wit and I wanted to check it out. That would be really cool. And hopefully it would help us, be a little bit more like it would be kind of validating in that way and show them that we're helping. So So everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month. All right, peace.
Bye.
That was great.